which type of meat is better? If you watched my first speech, you would know that the conclusion to this question was beef was the better type of meat. But I'm here to tell you that its counterpart, chicken, is actually the best type of meat for you. If you remember, chicken meat had a serving size of 140 grams, 231 calories, and 45 of those calories are from fat. It is low in sodium and a good source of vitamin B6, phosphorus, protein, niacin, and selenium. And it's high in cholesterol. And lean type of beef, which is 85% lean, 15% fat, had a serving size of 85 grams, 204 calories, and 110 of those calories are from fat. It's low in sodium and good for protein, niacin, vitamin B12, zinc, and selenium. But it's high in saturated fat and cholesterol. And regular beef, which still has the marbling in it, has a serving size of 308 grams, 447 calories, and 117 of those calories are from fat. It is also low in sodium and a good source of riboflavin, niacin, zinc, protein, vitamin C, vitamin B12, iron, phosphorus, copper, and selenium. But it is also high in cholesterol. All of these are from nutritiondata.self.com, and it sounds like the beef should be better because it has more nutrients for you, but it's extremely difficult to pick out the right type of beef because you have to pick the type of beef that has been bred on a pasture rather than grain. And chicken is the better type of meat because it's easier to pick out the good type of chicken than it is to pick out the good type of beef. And other reasons that chicken is better is because chicken breasts are low in fat, and that's from Regal at nutritiodiva.com. It's a good source of protein, and that's from drlamb.com. And it's also better because, again, most cows are fed on grain rather than grass, and that makes them less healthy because of all of the fat. And that's from Smith at mothernews.com. And the excess of fat from the grain makes you have more sugar in your system, and it's higher in saturated fats, and there's more cholesterol, and none of those things are good for you. If you find beef that has been bred on a pasture, it is a lot better for you than beef that has been bred on grain. The similarities between chicken and beef is that lean cuts of beef are just as healthy as chicken, and lean cuts contain more nutrients, and that's from Regal at nutritiodiva.com. But in order for your chicken to be the best type of meat, you have to be sure to skin it and to not eat the wings. If you don't skin your chicken, it will remain extremely high in salts, very high in cholesterol, and tons of saturated fats. If you take away the skin and you don't eat the wings, that takes away a lot of the cholesterol, fats, and salts. In conclusion, a general overall comparison will tell you that chicken is the best type of meat as long as it's skinless, and beef is generally higher in saturated fats, and you want to stay away from those saturated fats as much as you can. And if one stays away from the skin and the wings of chicken, it will always be the best choice of meat for you. You can also go with a leaner breast if you're worried about fat intake, and that's from Nessa at gabblesguaranteedfitness.com. And you just have to make sure to pick out the right type of meat that will be the healthiest for you. If you're going to go with chicken, make sure that it's skinless, make sure you're not eating the wings, and if you're going to go with beef, make sure that you pick beef that has been bred on a pasture. And thank you all for listening, and again, I'm sorry to all the vegans and vegetarians because this speech was not helpful to them at all. And thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much.